Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about caring for sod after it has been installed. So as you can see right here, I have just finished installing some sod in my backyard, and I am going to talk to you about the most important aspect of sod, and that is caring for it after the installation. So basically, it is very important to properly care for sod after it has been installed, because if you don't properly care for the sod, if you don't take care of the sod properly, then it will not catch onto the dirt and it will probably not survive. So the key is in keeping it moist. So I'll tell you my method, and it has worked for me numerous times after installing sod, but you can sort of edit this depending on your specific situation, you know, and things that pertain to your situation may be weather, whether or not, like the weather outside, how sunny it is, how hot it is, and how much rain you are getting on the sod. So for the first 2 weeks after the sod has been installed, I water the sod 5 times per day for the first 2 weeks. And I either use a spray nozzle just like this attached to a garden hose, or a sprinkler just like that one over there, also attached to a garden hose. And I make sure that the sod has been watered 5 times per day for the first 2 weeks. And basically the goal, I'll just shut this off for a second, the goal is to make sure that the water seeps through the sod and basically gets to the dirt beneath it. So to check on that, you would simply lift up an edge of the sod, just like that, and you can see that, hopefully you can see, the dirt beneath the sod is a dark color, and it is moist, it is damp. So that is the goal. And I hope you could see that even with the shadow of the sun over top. I hope that the camera allowed you to see that. So that is the goal, and the goal is to keep it like that all day. Now, if you don't live in a really hot area, you can get away with watering the sod 4 times a day for the first 2 weeks. So just as I said before, it all depends on your specific situation. Now, once 2 weeks have gone by, you should try to lift up one of the corners or edges of a piece of sod, and it should have basically attached onto the dirt beneath it. So just tug at the edge of the sod lightly, try and raise it up, and you should not be able to raise it up. And if you watered the sod appropriately, then that should almost definitely happen. Now, once that has happened, you can go over the sod with a lawnmower and cut it. Now, you don't want to cut the grass really short the first time. You're going to want to keep it long, but you're just going to want to cut it to make sure that it stays short enough so that the water can seep through and so forth, and it's not too long. Now, once you cut it, for the 2 weeks following the cut, you're going to reduce the watering to 3 times every second day. So let's say it's a Monday, you're going to water the sod 3 times and make sure that the dirt beneath the sod is damp. And then you'll water it 3 times on Wednesday, and then on Friday, and then on Sunday, and so forth. So for the 2 weeks following, the first 2 weeks, you will water it 3 times every second day. So just to recap and to clarify, for the first 2 weeks, you should water the sod 5 times every single day, and make sure that the dirt beneath the sod is moist and damp. And once those 2 weeks have passed, you should mow it with a lawnmower. And then for the next 2 weeks, you should be watering the sod 3 times every second day. And once those 4 weeks have passed, then your sod should be okay to sort of water as frequently as you water any other lawn, and that all depends on the amount of sun that you are getting and the amount of rain that you are getting. So that's basically it. That is how I care for my sod, and those are my tips. And if I had to basically give someone a tutorial of how to care for sod, I would tell them exactly what I told you in this video. Now you can once again edit my instructions to fit your specific situation, but just as I said before, my method and my instructions have worked for me numerous times, so they should definitely work for you as well. Caring for sod is the most important aspect of installing sod, because it ensures that the sod will catch, and it also ensures that the sod will survive. So basically, follow the instructions in this video, and you will definitely be able to care for your sod properly and make sure that it lives, it catches onto the soil, and it survives. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.